I tell you, Doc, I don't know what to do anymore. This guy's everywhere. He's ruining my life. Not to mention my profession. It's enough to make me want to quit. You gotta help me, Doc. No!
SOS Alarm for security and beyond.
With Sears announcing closures, it brings back memories of a time when the Sears robot catalog was the only way to shop.
That's right. NBC5's Joe Camerlingi joins us in the iNews Center. Joe, the catalog may be gone, but the idea really isn't, right?
Yeah, one click on Amazon.com these days, and you can have anything shipped right to your door. But really, that was the idea. In eBay, Amazon, Electron, they kind of stole that from what the Sears robot catalog was. The catalog was first released in 1888 as the R.W. Sears Watch Company catalog featuring watches and jewelry. But what it would become is a shopping icon. You name it, and you could probably find it in the Sears robot catalog. And if it wasn't in there, you probably weren't going to find it anywhere else.
I mean, they had everything, but that's because, especially in rural areas, they didn't have anything else.
How about plans to build a home? The Noonan Estate blueprints came straight from the Sears catalog. You could buy cars or electronics, but you better have the money.
You saved up and you bought it when you could afford it. It was the rare person that was ever extended credit back in those days.
Forget online shopping or even roaming through a store at Christmas. Back in the day, you searched and circled items in the Sears catalog.
We circled them when we were allowed to. We also cut the catalogs up and used them as paper dolls. And there were a lot of folks that still had outhouses out in the hills out here on the ranches, and the Sears catalog was very, very important for that utility.
Expense and modern conveniences slowly killed the catalog, but not before it helped modernize the West. And Linda was born and raised in Jacksonville, and as you can see, the Sears important to towns like that. She was mentioning even into the 60s and 70s that her mom and her grandma were ordering some of the old school items from the Sears catalog because they're the only place she could find it.
It's really something from a bygone era, you know?
Yeah, really. You think of even under the Old West, 1888, people ordering something, those newfangled contraptions from the Sears robot catalog. And we sort of do the same thing today. Like I mentioned, you go on eBay or Amazon, we're kind of doing the same thing. It's just the internet now instead of a big, thick catalog that probably costs thousands of dollars to recreate.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot cheaper for the companies to produce internet content than it is to send out all those catalogs.
But I kind of still like looking through catalogs. I'm not going to lie.
I know,
it's kind of fun to just, flip through.
I think you're not alone. A lot of people do.
Well, thank you so much, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.